Hey, welcome back. This is week 2, day 2 of Latin 1. Yesterday you learned about the imperfect forms of sum and possum. We talked about the imperfect last week indicates incomplete or repeated action in the past. So with sum and possum, we translate sum instead of being I am, it translates as I was. For possum, we translate it as I was able. Today's assignment, you're going to go through these questions 1 through 10. Each one of them is going to have a sentence item associated with it, and the Word document has fillable forms. Go through and type your answers for each one of these into the fillable forms. There are 2 items I wanted to model specifically with you. Number 1, it says, audiri quoque poteramos. I don't see any nouns whatsoever in this sentence, so I don't have to worry about looking for a subject. I'm just going to look at my verb, poteramos. What does poteramos mean from yesterday? Take 10 seconds to think about it or look at your notes. It's we were able. Good. Audiri might be kind of a weird form, and I intentionally put this one toward the top so that way we could talk about it as I model it. Audire is to hear. That's A-U-D-I-R-E. But this is audiri with an I at the end. It goes from an active infinitive to a passive infinitive. Look at the bottom backside of your yellow sheet if you're curious about this. So it's not we are able to hear. It has to be passive. We are able to be heard. These passive infinitives you need to watch out for. For example, number 3, liberari. It's not going to be to free. It's going to be freed. You have one word left, quoque. This is just a vocab issue if you don't know it. Oops, I typed in Latin instead of English. Use Wiktionary.org as always if you have trouble with a meaning of a word. Number 2 might give you a little bit of trouble because it has a couple of proper nouns in this. I hope you've gotten used to if you look at a word in the middle of a sentence and it's capitalized, you're looking at a proper noun. You're looking at a name of some kind. So amor is just the noun form of love. I'm going to put a the in front of it. Didonis et aenei. This is a third declension genitive, so I'll put an of. Aenei is a first declension genitive, so it would also get an of. But these are words you may not be real familiar with. Didonis is the name of a queen we're going to talk about in this chapter. She's got kind of a weird name. It's just Dido. So it's the love of Dido, her name, and Aeneas, whom we've talked about before on several occasions. But those are just proper nouns. Dido and Aeneas, they're names. All right, and then you have erat. So look at your chart. What does erat mean all by itself? Take 10 seconds. Eram, I was. Eras, you were. So erat is he, she, or it was. We already have a subject, love, so we don't need to put it was. It's the love was. So the love of Dido and Aeneas was magnos. It was great. And you also will be great if you complete these through number 10. Make sure to translate them super accurately so you can get full credit. Don't hesitate to send me an Edsby message if you have any questions. Thank you. Good luck.